I think that Susan Hill's original book is one of the masterpieces of ghost fiction. I've never known anything like it. It draws not just on all the traditional elements of ghost stories, but it leans linguistically on Charles Dickens, on Wilkie Collins, on H.G. Wells. There's a kind of rich vein of English literature which sits underneath and underpins all these horrible events that Susan describes.
It's a play that's about storytelling and about imagination. Obviously it has its scary moments and its surprises and gasps we get from the audience, but there's also a lot of humour in it.
Oh, I think every culture has ghost stories, or a story which kind of puts you on the edge of your nerves, makes you feel afraid. People like that, and I think that's universal. And I think what Susan Hill managed to do with the novel and what we've done with the adaptation is create that that sort of sense of excitement that comes from something that's really spooky and unexplained. People are just drawn to it, aren't they? We all love horror as a genre. I mean, people are drawn to the idea of ghosts and the supernatural. There's something in us. So we like the idea of there being another world. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, you enjoy the idea of a spooky tale.
As The Woman in Black is returning to her roots, it was first done in a pub theatre in Scarborough on the east coast of England in 1987, at a pub theatre seating 90 people. And I picked the show up in 1988, I did it first in 1989. The McKittrick is not just returning to its roots, but the club car here, I don't know if your viewers have actually seen the club. It is the most atmospheric place I've ever been to in my life. And if The Woman in Black has a home, it's here.
And the McKittrick is perfect because it's got this kind of slightly British feel about it, with Sleep No More running here as well. And we're in a room which is very much a pub. You walk in and you're basically walking into a British pub.
The pleasure of doing it here is it's intimate. So we're in this little enclosed, low-ceilinged room, darkened room, and the English pub, the original setting for it. There's an intimacy and which makes it even more claustrophobic. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic venue to play it in.